first question we had is if you could tell us what your book is about.
Alright. The book is about the shape-shifting family that has the ability to control energy around them or intelligences to do practically whatever they want. The Rezinnites have abused this power for their own selfish gain, and in the process destroy the entire race, leaving one person alive, and he ends up having 2 children of his own.
Does Levi have any certain abilities as well, or does he finds out along the way through his journey?
He finds out along the way of his journey in his life. He finds out that he can shapeshift when he was 12 years old, when he went on his own hunting trip with a pair of the villagers. That one of them happened to be, most of them happened to be his cousins, but none of them were Rezinnites like himself. And that hunting trip, he discovered about certain abilities that he has. Like he could see light. He could see lights differently than we can. Vision. He could see light details of different surroundings. He could smell better. He could hear better, and he could feel things other people couldn't. Yes.
So in a sense, he's basically almost superhuman.
The Rezinites, pretty much when they learned their abilities, they had abused it, but they abused it against people that gave their trust in them. When they were destroyed, people didn't quite like the Rezinites. Levi eventually grows up, and when people learns that he is Rezinnite, they immediately cast him out. They try to kill him, get him out of their city as fast as they can.
So they basically exile him and then send people to kill him, saying we don't want him, we don't need anyone of his race. Basically what's the word for it? It's cleansing of his race.
When Levi was a child, they had in a debate. They were attacked by a bunch of monsters that the Rezinnites they assumed that Rezinnites would come on the earth to destroy. There are monsters called shiftergens. Before the time Levi was born, his family, his father, Donovan Sr. and his mother, Lasagna, when they had with her son, they left the first graduate village. The family moves away from graduate village, and they pretty much lived in the woods in different parts of the city. But every time they moved to the city, they have to leave because somebody somewhere down the line figures out that Donovan Sr. is a Rezinnite, and then they'll chase the Rezinites out of their city.
Does everybody hate them?
Yes.
Okay, is it, like, I don't get it. Just because a few of them has used it for their own selfish gains and might have done some things that weren't good, or, might have done some things that should be kept quiet, that doesn't mean that all of them are like that. Probably, maybe it's just instinct.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So is Levi going to be like all 4 levels? Is Levi going to be able to clear the names of them, the residents' name, or no?
He'll be he will be able to do that step by step, but he will not clear his name in the first book. But he'll clear his name within himself. Yes.
So what is the book who blows up stuff?
Pretty much all of them has it. Pretty much, yes, they will blow up stuff.
I mean,
Yes.
specialize in it.
Well, specialized, sometimes by accident. There's an ability that inside that the Rezinites have. They can read and speak to each other through thoughts. So
Telepathy.
yes.
I thought you said they could talk to each other.
Well, you said
Telepathy.
shapeshifters can talk to each other.
Rezinites can.
But they all don't have the same power. That's just it. They chose on different abilities.
They have to have the same power.
Rezinites, all Rezinites have the ability to control the intelligence, but they are the only ones that can do that. the Rezinnites are the only one that can have that ability to talk to people through thoughts and minds.
Oh, not other Rezinnites, but people.
Rezinnites only, but not everybody else.
Oh. Wait, he'll be able to retain, like, use his dragon powers even in his human form?
Say that again?
Okay, basically, you have your powers, and like normally, while you're only in that form, you can use them. But like, does he ever? Can he just use them while he's human form, or like,
Yes.
can he partially turn into a dragon?
Partially, no.
Yeah, just partial. You know, just the scales.
No.
Oh.
But he can use his powers in his human form, and he has done it. He's done it a few
I can
times.
see where dragon powers are coming. I would use that to fly and or burn. If I ever need something cool. If I ever need something cool.